Welcome to Mrs. Hicks Writing. Today we're going to work on a works cited page. So what you need to bring up is your document, right? Your document should look like this. If not, you need to review the formatting video and proper heading. So you will actually click anywhere below, click on Insert Page Break, and it will give you a clean page. And I'm going to delete this so you can see how we do it. So the first line has to say Works Cited. And then we want to center that line. So we click on Home, Center, and put our cursor back down. And then we'll minimize this because we will come back to it. Now, what I did was I brought all my sources up in different tabs, as you can see. Remember, you only need 2 sources. Then I go to Google and I put Son of a Citation Machine MLA, and it brings it up there for me. Now, I actually have an account, but you do not need an account to use this. So you do not have to create one. It just may make you watch ads in between. So we are citing a website, so I'm going to click on website, and I'm going to come over here and grab the URL. We want to copy that and paste it and tell it to search. So it did find it down here. So I'll click on Cite. It's going to give me the information it found, article title, URL, website. Like I said, if it does this, just hit return. The date access and the date published. What it did not find is a publisher or a sponsor. So we hit continue. Now here's where we can fill in information. It pulled the article title, it pulled the author, the web title, the URL. Do we want to display? Always yes. It was published electronically when it was put online was November 21st, 2020. And this is today's date. That's when we accessed it. Publisher sponsor. You can come back and look, see if you see one. Harvard Kennedy School. So we would put and then we would tell it complete citation. You can hover over it and tell it to copy citation. You can come over here on the 3 dots, tell it to copy citation, or you can tell it to copy all. And they're all the same, so I just want one. Then I'm going to bring back up my Word document below the works cited and paste. And we are going to clean it up in just a minute. Let's go ahead and get our second source. Then we will format it and clean it up. So we want to do another. So we do create citation. It is a website. Grab that URL. Paste it. And I notice right here, no, this is not the right one. So there we go. I grabbed the right one, put it in there, tell it to cite. It's gonna tell me what it found, what it could not find, publisher, sponsor, so I hit continue. Now this one says there's no author. So I'll look and do I see an author? No, it's just this, procon.org. So I'm gonna put that as the last name for the author. Publisher, sponsor, right here, Britannica. We always want to display the URL, so we click yes. It tells us when it was published, when we accessed it. So we hit complete citation. Now notice it says missing information. Let's see what it says. Review. It's because we don't have a first name. So that's fine. So we just go back to it. There's nothing we can do, so we just tell it to ignore. Then we can copy this citation, bring up our paper, and put it underneath the other one. Right, now these have to be in alphabetical order. So mine lucked out, it is, but if not, then you can move this around and put it above. However, just to make sure these are in alphabetical order. So to format, hit Control and A at the same time, and it will highlight your entire paper. Choose Times New Roman, size 12, black ink. Find your line and paragraph spacing, click on the arrow, go down to line spacing options. For line spacing here, you want to hit double. Then you want to make sure this box is checked, not to add space between paragraphs of the same style. If you don't do this, then it has extra space in it. And there's our works cited. Notice how this one, the first line is not indented, but all other lines are. This is called a hanging indentation, right? And it lets us know that all of this goes together. This one lets us know all of these go together. A works cited page tells your readers, where they can go to look up that information. That is why you always put the URL in it, but it gives them all the information they need to go read that article for themselves. Now, if you did not use that information in your paper, then the article doesn't go on your works cited page. And what we will be doing is we will be using this works cited page as we write our body and to cite the information. But that is how you make a works cited page. It is always the very last page. Right? As you type up here, I'm going to say this is the first. It will move it down. Just make sure it's always at the top of the page. This just looks like a really big space. Right, so that is making a works cited page.